Chat, yo, chat, what up, what up? I know we've been watching Larry Bird games, Michael Jordan games, even the Hakeem game, Magic Johnson games. But this time, I want to sit down and actually watch Shaq. See, growing up, everybody was like, Shaq this, Shaq that, Shaq. And I watched the highlights, but I want to watch the whole run. And this is the best quality we got. We in year 2000. I wasn't even alive right here, so bear with me. Can I turn my audio on?
Despite the fact that
There
the
we go.
Kings have given them occasional trouble, are a prohibited favorite in this 1-8 matchup.
Got Shaq,
As
man.
you see, it's happened twice before. Denver against Seattle, Knicks against Miami. The
Kobe and Shaq.
present playoff format has been in place since 1984. O'Neal against Divac.
What?
That's the way the playoffs
Oh,
began for the Lakers,
shit.
who were 67 and 15.
Bro, he just made that look
23
so
games
easy.
better than Sacramento's 44 and 38.
Well, great matchup here early, Bob. Jason Williams guarded by Kobe Bryant, all-league defense, great size. It'll be interesting to see. We know he can get a little.
Kobe and white chocolate.
The winner gets the Phoenix San Antonio survivor. Suns up 1-0 in that series. Here's Weber. The game.
Now, you've just seen the two strengths of these teams
Hey,
against
Webb.
each other. Shaq in the post against Divac, Weber in the post against AC Green. Watch those matchups all day long.
Ron Harper floats through. Doesn't get a bounce, but
Wait, who?
Ron Harper floats
Ryan
through.
Harper. This nigga Ryan on the Lakers too?
Pitfalls for AC Green. His consecutive game streak stands at 1,110. Of course, any games he plays in the playoffs, or if he should miss one, doesn't affect that streak. It's regular season games only, and it's long since the NBA record. Weber over Green.
See, it's a very difficult matchup because he can step out and shoot the ball or he can post. So they would love,
That's a
speaking of
dangerous
the
man,
Lakers,
Chris
to see
Webber.
Weber shoot a lot of jump shots rather than be down on that block.
Damn, Shaq with the ISO? There you go.
Glenn Rice.
Oh, look how much attention Shaq draws, bro.
He averaged 16 a game.
Wow.
Divac comes racing back and collides with O'Neal. He hits Shaq with the foul. Rice averaged 16 a game. That's down from his days.
Look how much
as the
attention
number one
Shaq
option for the
draws,
Charlotte
bro.
Hornets. But if he shoots it well in the postseason, not
I
only
got
are
so
the
many
Lakers
dreads,
nearly
man. This
unbeatable,
shit
but he's
all on
playing
my
for
neck.
next year's contract.
Well, you know, Glenn Rice is a guy that is so capable of throwing up big numbers that you talked about. And what I loved here in this
Man, that nigga Shaq draws so much
Coach will be
attention.
to try to
God.
quicken the pace as
As long
much
as
as
he
they
gets the
can.
ball.
They can't so much defend the Lakers as they can hope to disrupt them.
absolutely disrupt the rhythm and the timing they love to play in this triangle offense.
Yep. Throw it down now.
Rice again. And Weber takes it.
And they must defensive rebound. The Lakers have really hurt them in the season series on the offensive board, averaging 16 offensive rebounds a game.
Weber
Ooh,
with a quick
shit.
start, and Sacramento takes the lead, 8-7.
Now, when I talked to Phil Jackson today before the game,
Ooh-wee.
one of his things where he's not so much concerned about Weber throwing up a big game, I'm talking about 30 points, as he is if he would get 10 or 11 assists. He doesn't want to get other people involved.
Kobe Bryant against two defenders.
Good shot.
They really have nobody with enough quickness to guard Kobe. That's a tough matchup for
Hell
him.
nah.
Williams for three. He won't be back.
Shot white chocolate.
He shoots just about as many as anyone in the league. He doesn't shoot a very high percentage, but he checks his conscience at the door. Sacramento has made all 4 shots it's taken from the field. And they lead by a basket.
Bro, that. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Rushing defenders
Bro,
aside as if
what?
they're children.
Well, Weber came over to double team, but he took a very poor angle. He allowed Shaquille O'Neal to step right through the double team and get the dunk. You got to close that up.
It ain't shit Bloody Divac can do.
Williamson got free inside. And the Kings take a 13-11 lead.
And Bob, the Lakers know that Sacramento can score points. They average 103 points a game against them, so they are capable of putting up a big game. The Lakers have to match them.
Kobe Bryant is short with
And when you think about it, Shaq gotta play basketball. You would think like, why Shaq big ass can't play football? He way too slow. He way too fucking slow. I don't even think it's his speed. Whoa. Okay, Webb. Shit. I don't even think it's his speed. He just too tall. He way too tall. I don't think nobody 7 foot really should be playing football, bro. Like I feel like after 6'7", 6'8", man, you need to cut that shit out. That shit can get real dangerous, especially if you're a receiver.
Chris Webber, one of the toughest matchups in the league because he can run the floor so well. You see the power dunk. He's posted. He stepped out on the floor and shot the...
Yeah, hell nah. Shaq don't even be on the football field. They gonna kill Shaq ass. As big as Shaq is on the basketball court, it's not the same thing on the football court. Football field. My bad. How you know? Cause I used to play football. Nigga, I know. You could do all that shit hooping, but his big ass, you put his ass in some pads. Now what you block through Shaq big ass, you probably won't get through him. You probably gonna have to double him on the line, football wise. But you can get around him. You can swim around him. He tall and he slow. Get around his ass in football.
And the gorgeous
Kobe
turnaround by Kobe Bryant
Bryant.
ties the game at 15.
Kobe Bryant.
Here's Jason Williams accelerating at the other end, finding Williamson for the jumper, and that's the first shot missed today by Sacramento. Shaq in the paint against Divac. It's short, but the tip drops for AC Green.
Remember I talked about the offensive rebounding, Bob. That's 3 offensive rebounds for 7 points here already.
Damn.
Jason Williams just pulls up and bombs away with that 3, the second one he's hit in this first quarter. AC Green. They let him have it, and he missed the open jumper, but Kobe wrests the offensive rebound away. Hit the underside of the glass, and Sacramento comes back with numbers. Williams again.
I was about to say, ooh.
Who was inside Shaq.
Ooh, you go, baby. Put my Michigan hat on, Webb.
One of the most spectacular plays of the season.
Wow.
You talk about a big man with great hands. Chris Webber, what a tremendous finish.
Shaq looks to answer. There's contact, no foul. Green on the offensive glass. Shaq again.
3
seconds. Hell yeah.
And it is a 3-second violation on Shaq and the Lakers. Watch the play by Webber.
The importance of your big men running the floor. Was there any doubt that Jason Williams was going to pull on that 3, Bob? He's already hit 2 of those today. But look at the hands of Chris Webber. The power, the spectacular finish, and look at him fall. He actually did a little back step before he got up in the air.
He had fun.
Scored 10. Here's Divac, the hook over Shaq.
Divac, you was getting fried.
Rice clears the boards.
And Blocky is a good basketball player, too. Oh, shit.
O'Neal again.
Oh, my God.
Once more.
Offensive rebound, number 6 for 9 points. So you look up at the Lakers scoring right now, Bob, almost 50% of their offense on second shots.
Meanwhile, Sacramento has missed only 2 shots in this game, yet they lead by only a point.
It's a great game.
Nick Anderson knocked away and stolen by Harper. Taken right back. Anderson poked it to Divac.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Jason
Divac.
Williams.
Yeah, I see that.
Against the Lakers, you've got to force turnovers. They don't turn it over much. They're 5th in the league. They get good shot opportunities. If you can pressure them, get some points off turnovers, it enhances your chance to win.
When Rice drives and is fouled.
Damn, this team has some talent. These niggas got Ron Harper, Derek Fisher, Shaq, Kobe, AC Green. That's a motherfucking squad right here. Fuck, what else they got? They got some, Glenn Rice. I know a lot of them is older and shit. I get it. Glenn older. Ron Harper way fucking older. But Lakers always had these names. This ain't the first time they had some old players. They had Malone and GP too. That's what we need to watch, some GP, y'all. Some Gary Payton. Ooh, that's somebody I really feel like I misunderstood in the NBA for real. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'll probably watch that real soon. Gary Payton.
Bob, he'll look to shoot the jump shot.
Rice from the key.
the playoffs because your star players come to the front. That's what this is all about.
Shit. Ooh.
Jason Williams guarded by Kobe Bryant. Devot's a long one.
Oh my God, Devot.
But the Lakers touched it last.
Man, come on, dog.
We saw it yesterday. Karl Malone with 50. Allen Iverson with 40. Zoe with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 9
You
blocks.
cannot be showing Shaq no fucking air balls.
Devot's
Lord.
trying again with no more success.
An air ball?
Shaq to the left hand.
He's just punishing the double team. He's getting one bounce, getting his shoulder into Vlade, and getting right to the front
All
of the rim.
physical, too.
Those shots are too easy. Sacramento's got to do a better job than that.
Jason Williams around the screen, feeding Devot.
You would think Shaq don't get tired out there. His big ass be getting tired,
What a
too.
great passing team, Sacramento. They move the ball so well, and Bob, you see they're not standing on the perimeter. A lot of movement.
Kobe Bryant's jumper is off. Weber is alone under the glass. Williams operating on Bryant.
Ooh.
Around the perimeter to Weber. Too quick for AC
White
Green,
Chocolate
but he
got that
lost the
bitch
ball
on the
on
string,
way.
man.
Matchup. When Ori comes into the game, he's too powerful for him down low. So he has to recognize the difference, who's guarding him at what stage of the game, and then adjust his game accordingly.
Here is Weber, who shot 40.
Well, you can see what he'll have to rebound, but he's also going to have to be able to find his teammates out on the floor when they start helping.
His improvement at the line is the single greatest one-year improvement by any player in NBA history who took as many as 100 free throws in the successive seasons.
Well, what it shows you is you can always get better if you're willing to put in the work and do so.
Pollard and Stojakovic off the bench for Rick Adelman's
Now,
teams.
I see what people were saying. I see what people mean when they say Shaq was better than Kobe during this run because he got the better matchup. Kobe really putting up the same fucking numbers in a lot of these games, bro. But I can't be mad at you if you think Shaq was better, bro. Look what the fuck he doing. It's like he killing his opponents versus Kobe cooking his opponents too. But Kobe opponents might come back down doing something. Or, you know, it just take a lot more for Kobe to get his 30 versus Shaq 30.
Class, in the schoolyard, anywhere. It must be very strange not only to find somebody bigger, but so much bigger that you're puny next to it.
Well, the sad part about it, too, is bigger, stronger, faster.
But the thing with Shaq is, see, Kobe gets the ball, and it's not an instant double team unless he like 20 points in the first half or something already. Cool, right? Shaq getting doubled off the rip, so I definitely understand Shaq. I get it now.
A combined total
I
of
get it.
10 times this year. But as the opposite tries to defend Shaquille O'Neal.
And this is my first ever playoff game watching Shaq. I seen highlights and clips of other games and stuff, but like I never sat down and watched a full playoff game with Shaq ever. Hell, I ain't even watch Chat. We still gotta watch um Allen Iverson when he won that game 1.
To the line.
We gonna get to all
You said
that.
it all right there. What he does, he gets their better free throw shooters to the line earlier in the quarter.
Williams, good look at a three. And Shaq takes it. Tied at 26 in a high-scoring first quarter. O'Neal guarded this time by Weber. But followed by Green. It didn't drop. Bryant picks it up. And
Kobe playing smart too. Like he ain't just shooting no bullshit. You really ain't gotta shoot no bullshit. Like, you know, when Shaq on your team.
For the 7 seed, had they beaten Seattle at home last Tuesday, instead they lost to them in overtime.
You know how sometimes Mike could shoot some bullshit just because he ain't got no confidence in his teammates that much. I'm pretty sure Kobe probably. I'm not saying he never done that, like shot some bullshit, but I'm pretty sure Kobe had to do that as much with Shaq. Shit, I ain't got to force a lot of bullshit. Shit, swing that bitch to Shaq. You want something forced?
Pollard out to Stojakovic, who'll fire the jumper.
See, the game today is definitely missing this. It's nobody today that's like this. like Shaq, just a big ass, strong ass motherfucker that love playing paint, only want to play paint. Get the fuck out my way. I'm about to body your ass. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody like that in the NBA today. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. It's nobody. I'm waiting for somebody to come and say, "Oh, this person's like Shaq." Oh, this person is nobody like Shaq. It's nobody in my life I even seen like this dude. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard not Shaq. Dwight Howard was nice, but he not Shaq. He not Shaq. He didn't even win a fucking championship in his prime. He won one in COVID. Man,
And lays the ball
what
in
are
the
we talking
basket.
about? Dwight Howard. This gay ass.
Transition defensive team. Now, one of the problems you see the hard.
No offense, man. If you are A B C D E F G, like I said, no wrong with that. No wrong with that.
Nick
Let me
Anderson's
just
got
be
to pick
quiet,
him
cause
up until he can
I
get
know
back there. So that
sometimes
cross match is
I can offend people by the stuff I say.
knows that.
And the foul a
But
moment ago was on Chris Webber. That in for AC Green.
everybody know about Dwight Howard and his allegations and all that.
Sacramento, but they're two here. Will they make some shots? Watch the end of this quarter here. The Lakers are going to try to make a little surge to give themselves some distance.
Wait, so Ron Harper got another ring then? Damn, how many rings? Hold on. How many rings this nigga Ryan got? The fuck? Wow, his motherfucking ass retired right after he got his ring. Ooh, that's. Oh, he got both of them bitches. Oh, he could have got the three-peat, but he did get 5 straight in the playoffs. Not 5 straight seasons. Once he played the 99 season, I think that's the lockout year. I need to learn about the lockout year. I'd be so confused on the lockout year.
4 as Harper makes one of 2.
That's gonna be an interesting year. I need to watch. I need to learn about that lockout year. We haven't had an NBA lockout in a minute.
Bryant at 6'7", guarding the 6'1" Jason Williams. Poked away from Calqc by Rice. Into Bryant's hands. What can you say? The ball handler,
That was special.
the move, the sweet J to finish it off. And now Williams
Start making a few mental errors on the offense.
Good morning, by the way. Chat, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all support. But let's keep it going. Showtime. No, this ain't no Showtime. This is just Lakers. This is Shaq and Kobe. This ain't Showtime.
See, no block out that time. Jason Williams allowed Harper to go right to the basket. So, I mean, they've got 10 offensive rebounds in this period, but they cannot possibly win.
5 seconds to play in the quarter. Rick Adelman is...
That's crazy, bro. Chat, how you can watch somebody go from a young man to like a grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Or just a more mature person. Like with people careers.
Has to understand that Ron Harper at 6'6" is going to go to the board. As a result, Rick Adelman has taken him out of the game. Now, he's had a very good offensive first quarter, but on the other end, Ron Harper is giving them points that he normally doesn't give them.
Shaq is out. Travis Knight in. Last few possessions here of the first quarter. There's Tony Delk just off the bench for Sacramento. To Stojakovic, who misses the jumper. Thunderberg gives them a fresh 24. Delk on the run. Tough shot, and he banks it in.
Now, this guy could be a real key
That was
in this
nice.
series. Remember, Bob, we did the Sacramento-LA game, and he came in and played exceptionally well. 6'2", long arms, defends, rebounds. Watch Tony Delk in this series. He could be a key.
His basket ended a 9-0 Laker run.
Oh,
Kobe
shit.
spinning, leaning,
Ah.
missing. Anderson push it up the floor. And
I like the in and out code. W first quarter. And we go to the second. Yeah, chat, we still watching Michael Jordan and all this and that. I just needed a different scenery. You know, I think before this recording, I probably watched Out of my last 15 videos, 10 of them motherfuckers was Larry Bird, 3 of them bitches was Michael Jordan, and like 2 was probably random. So this is like, I look like it's a lot of basketball, bro, and I got a small amount of time to try to figure shit out. Cause GTA 6 coming out. Fuck. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this shit, chat. I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway.
Kobe backing in on a smaller Delk.
Hey.
And
Man,
backing it
Shaq
home.
still in the game? Do he get some
20
rest?
points now already for
Do
Kobe
you
and
sit
Shaq
down?
combined. During the regular season, they got 65 combined against this team. They've got to make somebody else make some shots.
Vanderberg with that lefty hook that spills off and into the hands of Bryant. Harper lost it. John Barry takes it and pulls up for 3.
Why? You got a 2-on-1. Why shoot a 3?
Cause that's what they do now.
He'll follow
That's what they do now.
11 offensive rebounds now. That's 12 second shot or second.
He talking about some why. Man, shit, nowadays the commentator won't even say nothing.
Last break off that steal, and Barry shot a 3.
Sacramento
That shit
wants
is normal
to run.
now.
They want to dictate the pace, but
That's
they're
crazy.
often being beaten in transition. O'Neal made Pollard change the shot. And Eddie Rush says, stay right here, there's a foul.
That shit is normal to just pull up on a fast break 3, 2-on-1. Nah, you know what's the worst case scenario is bricking and the ball go the complete opposite way. Like this. Boom. It actually didn't. Kobe just snagged. Yeah.
And first in attempts in the NBA from that three-point line.
Foul was on Rick Fox. It was his first. Brian Shaw has just come in for Ron Harper off the Laker bench. Here's Stojakovic.
Ooh.
He is one of the best pure shooters in the NBA.
I don't want to let him get started. Again, during the regular season, shot 56% against the Lakers, averaged over 20 points a game. And Rick Edelman told us before the game, he said, I'll go to him early if I don't like what I see with Corliss Williamson.
Robert Ory.
Good shot.
The first basket for the former Houston Rocket. Tony Delk inside to Vanderberg.
Another nice play by Tony Delk. So he's come in and given this team a very, very nice lift.
The big Cuba.
You get into the playoff. The left side gets to force the miss. He goes right back and lays the ball in the basket. Ron Harper on the little swooping drive. No poetry. Sacramento shooting a very good percentage, but the Lakers have 4 more attempts and they lead by 6.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Divac back in, guarding O'Neal. Williams and Weber still on the Sacramento bench.
Oh, yeah, Mike
Excellent pass, even though Shaw couldn't convert. O'Neal has more assists than any center in the NBA.
Now let's see if Roddy can get himself involved. Step out on the floor, bring Shaq out, maybe hit a jump shot here off the pick and roll.
He screens for Barry, who swishes the 3.
See, when Sacramento comes in with their bench, they're actually a better defensive team. Delk and Barry out there on the floor give them a better defensive backcourt than what they start with.
Kobe Bryant leans in on Stojakovic, and it comes up
Ah,
short.
see, that's that dumb shit. Never mind. Kobe
Barry
doing it.
To Stojakovic. And the tip by Tony Delk. What a pesky little
See
guy
the
he
King
is.
Super.
I really like him, Bob. I loved him coming out of Kentucky. Thought he was that kind of combination guard.
Ooh.
Robert Ory
Shoot.
looking for Kobe in the paint, who
You
recovers
gotta
it.
shoot that, Rob.
But
I'm
then
being
loses it.
scared.
Lakers a little out of sync right now. The bench doing a nice job for Sacramento and really attacking once they get those turnovers.
Kings are on a 7-0 run and within a point. The ball was kicked, and Sacramento will keep it.
Well, they call him the bench mob in Sacramento, and Rick Adelman has tremendous confidence. John Barry, we saw his brother Brent yesterday for Seattle burying some threes. He knocked this one down. Playing in a nice rhythm right now, Sacramento. I like what they're doing.
Divac.
There's that little jump shot you got to bring Shaq out
That's
of
all
the paint
day.
with. That's going to be a critical part of this series, and anybody who plays against the Lakers.
He gonna have to flame Shaq. That's the only way.
Sacramento's bench, meanwhile, has outscored LA's 13-2. O'Neal surrounded. Fox follows. Shaq the third try. You don't stop that.
Man, he got good effort, man.
And he's in double figures with 11.
He make it look so easy, but I know that it still takes some good effort to do, even at his size.
Weber peels off the warm-up, and he'll check back in. Funderburg's fadeaway. Won't stay down.
Ah, see, Shaq could have got that.
Streaking in to take it. It's poked away, though, on his pass, and the Lakers steal it. Kobe thought about a three. Collision with Barry.
Hey.
And he buries the jumper.
Good shit, Kobe.
Steve Dabney looked at John Barry and said, get up. I'm not going to go for that little flop right there. So Kobe gets a break, and he takes advantage of it.
Rest in peace, my nigga Kobe.
Here's John Barry through the lane. There's a whistle and a foul. So the 11th check was hurt and played with one arm.
He knows that this time of the year right now is why he's here with his team.
Check.
Because this team...
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends, there's new friends, there's even the bear. There's good time, there's bad time, there's good love we share. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends, there's new friends, there's even a bear. There's good time, there's bad time, and there's good love we share. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that Cleveland Brown, man. Cleveland was a little weird, nigga, though.
It's a failure.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
I like that because you know what, he's right. Because no matter what they've done,
Webb was on fire.
we showed graphic a while ago as Weber
Well,
makes
I
the little
forget
jump
my
up in the
Michigan
lane,
hat,
but we
man. He
showed how
ballin'.
dominant they have been all season
ballin'.
long. But right now is when greatness is judged, and Shaq is the MVP.
Two in a row from beyond the arc for Robert Ory.
Confidence is an amazing thing, isn't it? Once you start...
My dad played against C. Webb in high school, chat. My dad played against C. Webb. He played against Jalen Rose. Who else he played against? My dad used to hoop against, what's that nigga name from the Pacers? Bunzy. Bunzy Wells and all them. I forgot. Ain't that his name? Bunzy? Something like that. I forgot his name, man. He was hard as hell with Jermaine O'Neal and them. My dad used to hoop against all them niggas.
Sacramento against the Lakers all season long. They play them a little even, and then a little surge. Whether it be a block shot, whether it be a steal, whether it be some offensive rebounds. Brian Shaw plays John Barry in from behind, gets a piece of it, and this is the way you run the fast break. Make the defender come over, stop you, fill the lane. You got a great three-point shooter, but he runs for a layup. Read it about Stars playoffs against New York, and then Kevin Garnett 6 for 20 today against Portland. Tough loss for Minnesota. So you see what happens is the pressure's turned up. That's when you got to perform.
Good steal, Shaq.
Intercepts the pass. Lakers look to push their lead into double digits. Ory. Divac has it. Tony Delk, whose fine play off the bench, has kept Jason Williams on the sideline for quite a stretch. Chris Webber's fadeaway won't go.
Only missed one.
The Lakers guards go back and rebound, a critical part of their defense.
Webber finally missed one.
Here's Derek Fisher. Canning his first shot.
Now remember, this guy really struggled at the end of the year. Was shooting about 20%. They put him on the injured list. He had bone spurs in his heel. Got a little rest. Looks like he's got a little bounce in his step. Helped his confidence.
Lakers by 11. Weber collides with Shaq.
Wedgie.
The foul is on O'Neal.
What you call a soft shooting touch. Weber pump fakes, he goes up, the ball bounces around and gets stuck up there. It'll be a two-shot foul, but I guess that's what you call a soft touch. That ball just crotched up there. I've never seen a shot do that off the bounce. Usually you shoot it straight in there. That time it bounced up there and got caught.
Weber with 2 free throws. That were Kent State
Weber,
grads
man,
of
he
1970,
fucking
a decade that marked the end. A miniseries coming to NBC next Sunday.
Ooh, we should watch some Chris Webber highlights.
Ooh,
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I'm watching
today,
Chris Webber.
they have 27 of 56.
Ooh,
Better
wee.
balance. Phil has to like that. He's got other people involved right now.
Ooh, wee. That's gonna be fire.
Fisher from Shaq.
I low-key need to put my
Jason
phone on
Williams
charger.
has come
My
back
phone
in,
is
takes the rebound.
that's on 87%. That's okay.
Nick Anderson.
Damn.
His first basket, a 3-pointer, to make it 56-50.
Well, Phil Jackson very upset. I watched him there because Brian Shaw went back and helped there in the post. Shaq didn't need any help, and he opened up Nick Anderson for the open 3-point shot. Middle breakdown.
Shaq got all that space. Why they not see? This is see. Look, every fucking. If I'm the Kings coach, I'm not letting Shaq just fucking sit here, dog. Seriously, though.
Anderson for the
Look,
open 3-point shot.
no, bro. Somebody roaming right here in the paint, obviously, but he on Horry. I don't know if that's Weber.
Middle breakdown.
Oh, that is Weber on Horry. Webb, you got to double Shaq. You have to. You got to double him. Help Lottie. But that's the threat. Robert can shoot that bitch. So you can help if you want to. You see Shaq got the most assists as a center in NBA. See, you can't double Shaq because the Lakers are that good. Yeah, damn. Damn, I understand his team now, bruh. I understand it now. This shit open. White chocolate hold him. Shaq can swing hit to him. He open. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Shaq is a cheat code. Just dominant. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody he plays with, uh, they could be this open, bro, because of how big, how dominant he is, bro. Like, this shit is just is crazy. Like,
O'Neal's jumper.
now that was just a terrible decision to go up with that shit.
Way short.
Come on,
Stojakovic
Shaq.
has it. Sacramento looks to run.
Shaq, you should have passed that bitch.
Stojakovic, wide open 3.
Oh my
He won't
goodness.
miss badly like that very often. He had a great look at it and badly overshot it.
That would have brought us to 3.
Instead, Fisher is.
Now, see, Rick Adelman is in a little bit of a quandary here right now. Weber has 2 fouls, so does Blotty. There's 2:50 to go. You're down 7. That changes the whole second half. If you take them out and the Lakers hit you with a surge and go up 14 or 15, now you're really in trouble. So these 2 guys have to play very intelligently right now, Bob, and not pick up a silly foul. They need to both have 4 fouls going into the second half to play with.
Chris Webber.
Ah,
Another rebound for Shaq.
Webb been missing, man. And the Lakers up 7. I don't even know Shaq's stats right now. I just know he got like probably 15 points.
O'Neal. What is that shot? Where did that
The
come
fuck?
from?
Excuse me, it looked like he jumped in the air to pass at the last minute. Kissed it off the glass.
O'Neal.
Hey.
What is that shot?
The fuck, Shaq? Bro, that nigga is a fucking bro. The hell, that's a bird, bruh. That nigga is a ballerina, bruh. Look how he moving. His big 300-pound ass. Look, 1, 2. Look at him. He on his toes. Oh, Shaq got the footwork. That's great body control. Look how big Shaquille O'Neal is.
At the last minute, kissed it off the
Nah,
glass.
bro. That is crazy,
Pretty good
bro.
job against Shaq.
And meanwhile, O'Neal lost one of his sneakers, which shouldn't be difficult to find.
He really can control himself. So you would think he's that big. No, he can control himself.
He's going to jump in the
Wow.
air and the passage. At the last
I see why what Kobe mean by saying, man, Shaq could have probably won so much more if he just worked on himself more. Cause man,
Weber is jostled.
that's
He'll come to the
crazy.
well, see Shaq bending over and tying those big sneakers. Talk to Steve Javie. Again, let's watch this last 2 minutes once again. This is where the Lakers made their little surge in the first quarter to get a
15 to 6 from
lead.
Shaq.
And they push this
7
last 2
for
minutes and maybe
15,
push this.
man. That's pretty good.
Sacramento's going to have to hold on tight here and play some good defense.
20th point.
Yeah, we have been working
2:01
on.
to play.
Working for chicken. Working for chicken.
Once a woeful free throw shooter. He's 6 for 6 from the line in this game.
Actually worked with Buzz Freeman a lot and his younger brother, and Buzz was the guy, remember, who worked with Shaq down in Orlando. So both these guys have worked very hard on their free throw shooting.
Steve Javie stops play.
If you notice with the Lakers, when they try to get a guy into the post, they don't screen him into the post. They leave the lane wide open and let a guy flash in there and cut. And with the rules as such now where you can't ride guys, it's very difficult to play that cutter as he comes to flash to that basketball.
Okay, I guess. I wasn't even really paying attention commentator, I ain't gonna lie.
Anderson is
Like,
not
I want to listen to what you were saying.
in many quarters. Kobe Bryant has to beat shot clock with a very long three, but it bounces right to Shaq.
Shaq, look.
Robert Horry right
Oh
behind
my
him, wide
fucking
open.
God.
Horry's hit a couple of feet. Shaq, he was screaming his name. It was selective hearing. Shaq wanted it in the post so he could get it back.
Shaq ain't thinking about that.
I think it works for
Shaq not thinking about passing.
Sane. The clock ticks down toward a minute.
I ain't mad at it. Well, yeah, I'm not mad. Can't be mad at everything.
Jason Williams.
Ooh.
He worked for that shot.
I like the patience, though. Normally you see him come roaring off that screen out of control. That time he took his time,
Yeah,
got
like
himself
chocolate
square,
hooping.
and made the jump shot. That's a nice play.
With the odd scheduling, second game not until Thursday, Sacramento could go home if they wanted rather than stay here between games. Rice.
Well, Glenn Rice has got the best of that matchup today. Defensively, he's done a nice job on Stojakovic, and
Good
offensively,
Rice.
Stojakovic has not been able to handle him.
Rice has 11. At the other end, Weber is hit with the foul as Ori goes down, and that's 3 on Chris Weber.
Remember what I said at the 2-minute
Chris
mark,
Webber.
2:50 mark? I said he's got to be very careful
Robert
not to
Horry.
get a third foul. Gets his arm out, locks him up. Robert Horry goes down. The third foul that changes the whole game.
Just finishing up on the first round scheduling, Phil Jackson was a bit concerned with his team concluding the year on the road Tuesday and Wednesday at Dallas and San Antonio, and then a relatively quick start to the playoffs, although they got the second day Sunday rather than the first day Saturday.
We can go home.
Shaq finally sitting down.
Ori misses. Stojakovic rebound.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Shaq made Vladdy just look like nothing. Like, I mean, Vladdy not doing. He can't do nothing with Shaq, man. He can't guard Shaq. And basically, to outbeat Shaq, you have to be lethal on offense. Well, nah. I mean, we go see with my '04 Pistons, man. We go see. We go watch that. But yeah, man. Still.
Part of a goddess and became a legend.
Meanwhile, Jason and the Kings trail 63-54.
When you look at the score right now, the Lakers with 63 points. They're on pace to score
And
over
Spurs got
120 points. Bad news for the Kings. I think if it's maybe a 110-point game, they have a chance on the road. You get it over 110. I don't like their chances here beating the Los Angeles Lakers. So they're going to have to improve their defense. But, Bob, more importantly, what's really been the difference in this first half is they've given up way too many second shot opportunities off offensive rebounds. We see Shaq getting a rest here at the end of the half.
Shaq and Webb.
And Weber forced to the bench with those 3 fouls.
Oh, he got 3 fouls.
Last the ball at the top of the floor, and you'll see him isolate against Nick Anderson.
Inside 10. Bryant blows by Anderson and scores. Anderson can't cover him.
Kobe.
That's when we talk about the matchup.
Right.
That's why Kobe's run
Kobe.
crazy against this team, averaging over 30 in the
Right.
series.
Jason Williams.
I see you white chocolate with your hand and stuff.
Once I get it.
Let's listen to Kobe.
And we check with Ahmad.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe, your thought process as you approach guarding Jason Williams.
I'm trying to figure out his timing. His timing is a little bit different in the playoffs. The tempo picks up a little bit, so it just takes me a little bit to kind of get it used to his rhythm. And once I get a feel for his rhythm, I'll be good.
Was there something that you all saw in your film study against Sacramento that would enable you to dominate the boards the way you have?
No, it's just all out hustle. We're able to contain their fast break opportunities. And as a result, we can pack in our defense to get a lot of those boards.
I know you got a sore wrist. How's this feeling?
Oh no, it's a little tight right now, but it was a playoffs, man. You got to suck it up.
All right, good luck in the second half.
See?
All right, back to you,
Gotta suck it up. Pause.
Bob.
Nigga LeBron talking about some motherfucking man. We didn't have Luca and all this and that. Cause they asked him why y'all got swept. We didn't have Luca. Y'all was probably gonna get swept with or without Luca. I'm so sick of that. Uh, and you might call me a LeBron hater. I don't give a fuck. Alright. I just be saying shit for how I see it, man. Like my whole life I've been getting lied to, you know, about him being the greatest basketball player ever. And the older players was ass and shit. And they barely was moving and just a whole bunch of lies. You know. Kobe and Shaq played bums. The Kings is not no bums. This team is not no fucking bums. They not Kobe and Shaq, but they not bums. So that's why I really enjoy watching these older games, chat. And I don't want y'all to think that as I get older, uh, you know, things in life happen and life changes. My life can change quick. You know what I'm saying? So I still like to tap in and watch these videos, bro. It's just it's fun. I'm not studying shit am I talking about right now. I'm betting than y'all. It's fun. I enjoy watching this. I enjoy y'all support. It's just some fun, cool ass shit, bro. Watching these games. You know the NBA really not the same, bro. I be getting bored in a bitch watching the games. You know the players be corny as hell. And it's not even about swag and shit, but I just feel like it's just not cool. You get what I mean? Some teams is cool. Like I like the Spurs. I like OKC. I like my Pistons. I like how New York playing in the playoffs, but I really wasn't fucking with the Knicks like that in this regular season. You know, it's a few teams out there that's decent, but like look at LeBron and all this. They glazing him on the media. They post more about him than anybody else, and whatever that is. And it's just like KD team hopping and you know, damn white chocolate. It's just man, like this right here, 2000 basketball. This is cool. Shaq, Kobe got drafted here. Shaq came here because if you're young, you don't know why Shaq went to the Lakers. It's only because Orlando didn't want to pay him. It's only because Orlando didn't want to pay him. Shaq when he was wasn't even supposed to lead the Magic. He took them to the finals. He was gonna try to win the ring with them and Penny and everything. But they paid Penny Hardaway a big ass contract instead of Shaq. And look at time. Penny ended up getting sorrier and kept getting hurt and shit. And um Shaq won 4 fucking rings with the Lakers. So that's why Shaq is a Los Angeles Laker, and this is his first year winning a ring in these playoffs. It's because literally his old team didn't want to give him any money. That's all it is. It ain't all this team hopping like the new NBA is. You know what I mean? The new NBA got so much team hopping. No, and I know you don't owe your loyalty to nobody, but it just be like people just be going to teams for like no reason. I feel like back then people were going to teams to team up with certain players for like big reasons. Like they might have played with this dude in college, kind of like the Knicks with Josh Hart and Brunson and McHale. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or they just really play good together in the off season, or whatever the case may be. They might be real good friends, whatever. But nah, people just be just going to different teams because this team was the 2 seed this year and they had a deep run. And, it's just you know, uh, and a lot of it got to do with ESPN, bro. They set and glazed LeBron my whole life. Good shit, Shaq. Think about it. We gonna cut the shit back on, bro. I'm talking, bro. Um, or ma'am, got ladies in here too. Uh, ooh.
And the Lakers by 9. Chris Webber
Ooh.
almost
Oh.
Green,
Oh my
it,
God,
and
Chris
the jumper.
Webber.
We talk about his great hands all the time. Actually, AC Green said
God, bro. We need to watch some of Chris Webber games. Shit. His ass got the bag. Um, man. Fuck what I was saying though. Yeah, bro, my whole life, bro. Um, they been lying and shit, man. The NBA, bro. They been fucking lying, bro. Kobe ain't did shit during these playoffs. Like Kobe is putting in effort. I see the effort. He putting in just as much effort as Shaq is. For real. I see it. Y'all don't see the in and outs of spin moves, the deflections, the defense. I see them. But shout out Shaq though. Oh yeah, Webb. Turn up on the ass, Webb. But what I was gonna say, man. Yeah, bro. My whole life, bro, is well, I would say growing up when I was like 4. That's like my earliest basketball memory. Is like 4 years old for real. And I remember everybody talking about Shaq and Kobe at first. And then like by the time we got to I say by the time we got to like 2007 or 2000 no 2008 2007 yeah 2007 2008ish everybody was glazing LeBron and we was waiting on the Kobe and LeBron matchup to happen and it never happened. Kobe kept going but LeBron kept losing, you know. But it's crazy though because really, bruh, it's really fucked up, bro. Because think about it. LeBron went to the finals in '07, and Kobe went to that bitch in '08, '09, and 2010. So they damn near was close to playing each other in the finals. It never happened, bro. I know that shit would have been crazy, but we did get LeBron and KD NBA Finals. Did get that though. I watched all that shit, man. Miami was just too much though.
Stojakovic in place of Williamson.
The lead is a dozen.
Ooh.
Jason Williams can't cut into it, but Anderson takes the rebound.
I wish Jason Williams played today.
Here's Webber against
Oh.
O'Neal. Recovered by Williamson, who scores.
Well, Sacramento needs more of that, especially Corliss Williamson, Bob. He's not been involved in this game. He's got to start getting himself involved. Get on the boards, run the floor, rebound the basketball, get himself mentally into the game.
Former Arkansas star has only 4 points. Here's Kobe dumping it into O'Neal, who scores against Devos.
Too deep, too late.
Devos too little. Fucking late.
He has 26, tying Webber for game honors at this point. Devos from 20 feet.
See, that ain't gonna cut it, Devos.
AC Green
No defense and missing.
Green in the paint had it knocked away. Webber steals it.
Oh, that was a good defense right there, Bob. Devos, he stayed there.
Sacramento. And Shaq here.
Jordan and
always
Pippen.
personally.
Hold on, let me see that. Damn, 50-51. Damn. O'Neal and Bryant. Okay. See? Man.
Able to do is not only sell these.
There's a lot of Kobe haters out there too, man. And they be hating on Kobe like a motherfucker, bro, since he passed. Like that's the one thing I hate, bro. People be talking shit about people that's like gone, like in a way that they know they can't defend themselves, bro. It be fucked up. I be hearing some shit. I be like, bruh. I wish, cause y'all know Kobe talk shit too. Kobe talk shit, just like Bird and Jordan on them. And Kobe talk shit too. So I could just imagine if he heard some of the shit people was saying about him. I know he would have been on ESPN by now, bruh. No, yeah. Man, his ass would have been on ESPN.
And it's kicked out. Rice is more of a spot-up guy.
His
So
ass would
Kobe's got to
have been on
create.
ESPN.
Nice job there by Sacramento. At the last moment, Nick Anderson gets called with a tripping foul. New 14 seconds on the clock.
AC Green.
I know Kobe would have been on Giannis' ass right now, cause I know he proud of Jason Tatum. They got that bitch. But Giannis, well, Giannis got that bitch too. But Giannis can get another one low key. I feel like he got so much damn potential. I just, man, his ass better get one more ring.
Corliss Williamson through a crowd, nowhere to go. Rice pulls up for three, way off. Corliss Williamson doesn't get the roll as it spins out, but he does get the whistle, and he'll come to the line.
Vlade and defensive boards like you saw in that possession where Vlade.
It is so hard trying to win the NBA championship
anymore. And most often you see Stojakovic come in because he's a better outside shooter and he complements his team better.
Williamson, a member of a national championship team for Nolan Richardson and the Arkansas Razorbacks several years ago, hits them both.
Arkansas Razorbacks.
The Laker lead is 8. AC Green, 2 on the shot clock. He'll have to get it off. And Divac has it poked away from him. Ball still loose. Finally into Weber's hands. A 3-on-2. Weber has trouble with it. Jason Williams guns a 3. I don't know how you diagram any of that, but here come the Lakers. Kobe Bryant.
One dribble jump shot off the glass. One dribble too many. Vlade reaches in there at the last. He had no. Sacramento's right in this game to get a basket here, and they're right back within 6 points.
On what could have been a 3-pointer.
What a shot.
Anderson no longer the threat he once was in Orlando when he was a teammate of Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway took the money. That's why Shaq over here.
He's got 13.
It ain't Penny fault though. That's the GM fault. Or the owner. That's crazy.
Staples Center, Guy Torrey, who is one of the same as Joe Torrey.
But y'all know Penny was the #1 draft pick too. Penny was hard though, so it's tough. Going through the motions, emotions.
Network has been never the same since.
Been reeling ever since.
And I started in '82 working with Bob, and I've never been the same.
Well, that covers all bases.
Bob, was that a long-term deal or a 1 year?
I signed a 20-year pact. I had a very shrewd agent. 3:47 to play in the quarter. Conferring about the shot clock. Going to leave it that way. Reebok's on the run. And a 24-second violation.
That's a mental mistake by Sacramento. You've got the ball in front of you. You know there's the shot clock. You're looking at it. It's a dead ball situation. You've got to get a shot up. See, the ball goes up. The ball is...
Chad, I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people be making like 20 channels and shit like that. I think I'm doing everything on one channel though. I know some people be like recommending like you should make a gaming channel, and then just have this channel for reactions. Mm, mm-mm. I want everything to be under one. You know, I like it like that. No complications. No, I just like one channel. I feel like even if I had a billion subscribers, I would still have one channel, bro. Yeah.
AC was left alone on him, and Weber immediately took advantage.
Chris Webber has the tendency to float out on that perimeter. If he will stay down on that block, they can run their offense through him. When he gets out on the perimeter, they're going to let him shoot those jump shots.
Rice misses over Williamson. O'Neal doesn't miss on the follow.
How about this? The Lakers have missed 32 shots, and they have 18 offensive rebounds. You want to know what the difference in the game is? Sacramento cannot rebound the ball when they finally force a miss.
Shaq, like Weber, with 28 now.
That's the shot they'll get, and that went out there. Now, see, he was on the block, and he scored. What did he do the next possession? Drifted out on the floor, exactly what the Lakers want him to do.
Glenn Rice against Anderson, who knocked it away.
Chad, how y'all feel about that? I mean, I think y'all would be cool. Cause GTA 6 finna come out, and I'm a creator, bro. I've been trying to fucking figure out how the fuck I'm about to react and play GTA 6 non-stop at the same time and work a job. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna have to go get my dreads retwisted and everything. I'm gonna have to get a retwist soon anyway. I'm gonna get a retwist soon. I'm gonna have to get like a few more. I'm gonna get one soon. I'm gonna get one close to my birthday. And then I'm gonna get one uh right before GTA 6 come out. Yeah. I don't know. But just know I'm gonna be like wolfing. Like I'm talking about I'm gonna be reacting and doing GTA 6 at the same fucking time, Chad. Like y'all know how I just posted that GTA 6 video the other day? It's gonna be like one of them down there every day when that shit come out. And I know that's why I was thinking about making another. I got another channel already, but it's only like 4 videos on that bitch. Um, but I don't know. I don't know because like on some real nigga shit, GTA is really like the only game I play. I don't play nothing else. I don't play 2K. I don't play. I don't play like shit but GTA, bro. So, man, I think I'd be cool with one channel for now. Cause this channel is small anyway. It's not like this fucking channel has 500,000 subscribers. So maybe when I grow bigger, that'll be a decision I think about. But for now, yeah, that's dumb as hell to make a whole another channel and start all the way over trying to get monetized and make certain videos. No, hell no. Fuck no.
You lose contact with a man, but when that
What are
ball
we
goes
talking
up,
about?
you got to find somebody and put a body on him.
And, and that's free game for anybody. Uh, Damn, Chris Webber mad as hell. Ooh,
Rick Adelman is very upset as is Chris Webber. Felt like that Robert Ory flopped on the play. And remember, he picked up a foul like this at the end of the first half. Watch this now as he bumped Robert Ory right at the end of the first half. Watch this now as he
did flop. He flopped.
He picked up a foul like this right at the end of the first half. Watch this now as he bumped Robert Ory. That's a tough call right there. Chris Webber with his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's a flop. They doing my boy wrong.
Rice shoots the tee.
But yeah, for anybody that's thinking about making content or that's already doing content, and let's just say you're not monetized yet and you thinking about getting monetized, man, the same way I'm thinking about making a new channel, you got to get like a certain amount of watch hours, and you have to have I think at least 1,000 subscribers, cause I don't post shorts. I used to, but I stopped. I'm just, I've been doing this for so long. I don't have no more energy to just do TikToky shorts. My Instagram, I did fucking like TikToky Instagrams for like 3 years. I did TikToks for like 3, 4 years. I only can do long form content. That's literally like where I'm at. Like, you know what I mean? It just with the editing and like, I know some people might think I'm making excuses and shit. Like, man, you could post a short, bro. I don't even watch shorts. I don't even watch shorts. And Shaq Diesel is just, I don't know. It ain't nothing to say about Shaq, bro. They up 15. They can't stop him. Chris Webber getting bullshit calls. He out the game with 5 fouls. And we going into the fourth quarter. I damn near might stop watching this shit for real. You know, especially when Shaq get out, man. I know I watch full games, but we not gonna watch no fucking blowout. Let's gonna get through this. Shaq got 34 points, 12 rebounds. Oh my God. Uh, but then what was I saying too? Yeah, bro. Anybody that's like trying to get monetized and stuff, bro, just know, man, that shit take a high ass minute getting your subs up, getting your watch time. I don't feel like I don't feel like doing all that shit on a whole new channel. I like my channel. So y'all hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So we are at 5,000. We hit 5,000 last month. And we trying to get to 10,000. Share this with somebody. Lakers up 12.
Denzel Washington is here.
Denzel Washington.
We mentioned Sly Stallone. And Jack Nicholson, who turns 6.
Just the stats, you know, what you normally get. He'd be averaging a rebound a minute. He could
1
be in
in
the
22
league.
when trailing after third quarter. I shouldn't even watch this shit.
Not a team that comes from behind. A lot of it because they don't get defensive stops.
O'Neal. Short with a jumper. Thunderbird.
It ain't a
brings it
blowout,
down.
though. I'll watch it. Fourth quarter.
Here's Tony Delk. O'Neal got in his way.
Back in this, and especially they're going to have to get out in the open court. Bob, how often have we scored game? Chris Webber, who's been terrific, but has 5 fouls, so he's going to have to sit for a while. But what's happened is the Lakers work the 2 days on.
Chet, I'm telling you, when it's like an NBA game, especially something that's not important, especially like it's playoffs. Playoffs, I might watch a blowout just because, like, my Pistons came back like down 37 against Orlando. I've seen people come back from blowouts. Minnesota just came back down like 15, 17 against the Spurs. Down 20, damn near. So, you know.
Because they can't get back in the game if they're going to give up that kind of easy offense.
Tony Delk.
Boy, he's played well.
He scored 11. Robert Ory couldn't complete it after a nice move.
Somebody's got to step in and take a charge, though. He just missed that layup.
Vanderberg out to Delk, who was fouled. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Sacramento's had some of their best stretches when they've had their bench in the game. Lawrence Vanderberg that time with a nice pass, and Kobe gets him on the wrist. Tony Delk once again going to that free throw line.
Kobe Bryant. Dirk for sure. Kobe Bryant. Dirk for sure. Kobe Bryant. Robert Ory. Shaquille O'Neal. Bruh, I be listening to the dude on the announcement. Dude at the Pistons, he be like, Cade Cunningham. Hey, too easy, bro. Them niggas is like feathers to Shaq. Literally, feathers.
And Rick Adelman is saying, how do we guard him if we're just
Niggas
going
are
to let him back us down that deep in the floor? Because you see that Weber's had 2 offensive fouls.
Foul at the other end.
Shaq right over the front of the rim, but look at this how deep he is. Absolutely, I would say that's why he leads the league in field goal percentage. That is a high percentage shot.
Creating his own space.
John Barry. O'Neal grabs it and protects it. Barry swatting at him like a gnat. Here's Shaw.
Transition defense. Who is guarding Brian Shaw? You got to stop the ball.
Pollard. And he scores.
Nice.
His first basket. Brian Shaw, a running one-hander off the glass. He's hit 2 in a row.
Well, this guy's been really a big find for Jerry West and Phil Jackson. He loves the big guards. He's come in. He's got terrific experience. Played very well.
Shaw's 34. He played in only 1 game last year with Portland because of an injured knee. Pollard hits from the foul line.
Little tippy-toe jumper.
Here comes Shaw in his 11th year out of Cal Santa Barbara. Teammate of Shaq's, of course, in Orlando.
Now watch, when Shaw gets that ball in the corner, they love to run that lob for a dunk.
It's Rice. It would have been a 2-pointer, but it pops out.
You see that so often, Bob, when Shaw and Shaq run that little lob pass for the dunk.
Barry misses from 3, but Funderburk gathers it in.
Good rebound. Timeout.
And a timeout. Oh, they are the. They hit their first 6 shots from the field.
See that?
That was in the early with 13 rebounds.
Half, then stay up 10.
Sacramento.
Things that he can take away from a team. Today, Vlade 1 of 9, Stojakovic 1 of 8. Those 2 guys are combined 2 for 17. That won't get it done.
Show won't. Lakers with Clemson.
Shaw.
There's that lob.
O'Neal.
Oh my.
2 for 14, terrible. Vlade. Nick Anderson, 4 for 10, terrible. Chaser Williams, 8 for 16, but I don't know. I guess. C. Webb, 11 for 16, 28 points, fouled out. Page, 1 for 8, boo. Tony Delk, 5 for 5. Dookie. Shaq, 46, 17 rebounds, 5 blocks. 21 for 33. And he only missed 1 free throw for 5. Good. Glenn Rice, 7 for 12. Kobe, 11 for 22. Nice. Nice, man. Good overall game, man, from Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe and Glenn Rice. But Shaq, 46 points, man. 17 rebounds, 10 defensive, 7 offensive. Insane. That was insane. Anyways, man, that was a good game. I wanted to watch something different. then Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. You feel me? We go watch some more Shaq. I really just wanted to see Shaq with my own eyes. I watched a full Shaq game. Yeah, I watched him on the Celtics. Yeah, I watched him on the Suns and all that, but that's when I was a little kid. Like, I need to see prime Shaq. So yeah, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate all of y'all for watching. I genuinely do. And I will see y'all in the next one.